Hello viewers, here is a General Electric Vortalex fan. This is a 16-inch 3-speed oscillations model. And the number is, let's see what the number is. The model number is, the category number is FM16V23. And it's made in USA, so it still works. The switch was busted off the plastic piece when I got it, so I stuck that piece of wood in there so I could turn it. I gotta do something better, but for now that works. It makes it functional. I have replaced the cord going to the wall. And I didn't do a very good job because this shouldn't be able to move in and out. So I got to redo that. This was one of my earlier restorations. I didn't know as much as I know now. I have to redo the, well, I don't have to, but I should probably replace this head wire as well. It doesn't seem to show any signs of deteriorating, but it's got to be. You know, it's probably, what is this, 50, 60 years old. Finish isn't the greatest. It's got to be repainted. It should be stripped and redone. It's got some rust on there, but mechanically it runs beautifully and nothing wrong with it. I used to use this a fair bit, in fact, in the computer room. I think I have some videos of using it during Christmas time. Very fond of these Vortalex fans because they're very quiet. I like quiet fans. This is jammed. Okay, well, I have to fix that later. I think this tilts, yeah, it should be like that, because the center should be kind of like there, you know, so that when you tilt it, it goes up and down. Anyways, so that's that. I think this one's in pretty good balance. It looks like it should be. The blade is pretty much in clock. The only drawback I know of with these fans was that they get out of balance very easily because the blades individually are so heavy. Let's go ahead and plug this thing up. What's the power rating on this? It is, doesn't really say. Yeah, oh, 1.4 amps. These are just shaded pole motors. I think it's like a 4-pole motor. I can't really tell. I would guess it's a 4-pole, maybe 6-pole, probably 4, I think. Go over to amps. Let's plug this thing in. And it had this on there when I got it. It stayed. This, as with a lot of the things I have, this is more of a functional piece than it is a thing of cosmetic beauty. So we'll start it up on 1. I'm not sure if that's fast or slow. And the oscillations are off. Well, they were off. It. Now, it's not in perfect balance, but for one of these, it's pretty good. Not bad at all. And as you can tell, it's very quiet. Now, it's not subtle. This is moving an immense amount of air. And that's somewhat of an issue for me because I like just a little bit of air. And this is like blasting you out, and it's as low as it goes. I don't think they was always like that. I think back in the day when this was running on 110 or less, probably would have been a fair bit slower. But nowadays they're running these at 120, 125 depending on the area, and so they're running faster. I don't even have to get the airflow tester out because we got this thing going on. You can see it's whipping the air out. I feel the air moving everywhere in here, and that's only on low. It's got a nice pleasant sound to it as well. It's a nice fan. You can't get stuff like this anymore. Alright, let's see what our measure. It's 1.53 amps, 107 watts, and power factor of 0.58. Let's move this thing over a little bit. Sound kind of choked by the cardboard there. Alright, let's go up to number 2. If I recall correctly, there's not much of a difference in the speeds. And that again I think is a function of the power being a lot more now than what it was intended to be originally. Does that light make a difference to the video? Maybe it's a little bit better. Okay, our power factor has gone up to 0.6. And we're looking at 113 watts and 1.5 amps. 1.51, 1.54. It's kind of fluctuating a bit. I think this is speed coil controlled. It's amazing how much air this is throwing out for the noise level. Alright, let's go to the 3. And that is 1.64 amps, 126 watts, and a power factor of 0.63. Of course, being a shaded pole motor, it's pretty inefficient, but it's reliable and it works, so who cares? This is quality stuff here. Let's put the oscillations on. I'm pretty sure they work. Well, they used to work. It seems to be jammed or something. Is that gonna work now? Well, the oscillations, I thought they worked, but maybe they don't. That should be like, I think that's supposed to lock it in place, and it's not really doing so. No, it's not working. Alright, I guess the oscillations are broke. I don't know what's wrong with them. We'll have to investigate that at a future date. I'll put it back up and then I'll turn it off so we can see what the spin down is. It's a very heavy blade, so it spins for a while. Come on, camera, this is no time to screw up. I haven't oiled these bearings in years. In fact, the fan hasn't probably run in a couple of years either. And it's having no trouble. Quality stuff. Can't get them like this anymore.